One of the interesting features of this house is just how the noise is canceled out from one side to the other. If you're sitting in the bedroom and somebody else is sitting in the kitchen nook having a conversation, you're never gonna hear it. It just seems to give you a little bit of privacy. So the bedrooms are on this side of the house. And when you close both of the doors, it actually blocks a lot of the sound of the train and the traffic. You start with the living room. We have, I guess the first thing that you notice when you walk in here are these high ceilings that provided a wonderful sense of space. When we first walked in here, we were excited because we'd seen several places where you walk in and instantly feel contained by a low ceiling, and this just kind of gives you a sense of breathing room. So when we saw this, we fell in love with it immediately. It has these fun details that were here of the old sconces, candlelight. There's always a sense of the hustle and bustle of Fresno and that you're part of it, which for me is a very welcome feature because I lived in the Northwest, trap cone developments that are sort of far out and tucked away, and you would never even have a passerby go by your street necessarily unless they lived on your cul-de-sac. So it's really exciting now. The world is going by, the trains are going by. We get to see it all, and the dog loves to watch it out the window. Then we get into the arches here. We've got some lovely archways leading from both the entryway into this room and then from the living room into the dining room. This gray color came with the house and we aim to change that in time. But this was more of a priority because the paint job was a little bit messy and they had tried to cover up holes and they had tried to cover up blotches with wrong color, and it just started to look like chaos. Plus, this room tends to be pretty dark. You have sun that comes from the south, but we do have this patio coverage which blocks a lot of the sun from this room. So the way that they originally had it when we found this place and they were selling it was all the windows were pretty much boarded up for some reason, and so we had to kind of resurrect that, taking out all the strange blockages that they put to cover up all the windows and lock them. And I don't know if they were afraid of break-ins or what, but they had all the windows closed. So this is kind of, I think, a Taylor Wheeler signature, but their texture of even the texture of the walls, it's a really interesting, I don't know what you call it, but it's not just flat. It's got some fun textures. You see pretty well, like if you look in here and look toward the light there, you see the walls are very active. We've got our little hallway off the dining room, which leads to the fork in the road. You've got the right fork takes you to the north-facing bedroom. This room had already been done, as was the hallway, but the fact of the matter is that the living room and the dining room were covered in a really hideous old white carpet. And so the very first thing that we had to do upon taking possession of it, and we started the first day, Todd peeled back the carpet to see, first of all, if there was some wood underneath. And when we saw that there was, that began our project of tearing out all the carpet in the house and doing our best to restore what we could. One thing I wanted to show that's really special, this here, and we have even the signature from the Peerless Building Furniture is who put this stuff in. But what you would have here at one point, this is being covered up right now by decoupage, but it's a phone line, right? So you could put in an old school phone line. And here we have, ta-da, a built-in chair. So I can sit and talk on the phone. A little phone booth in the middle of your house. Another arch. The arch theme continues. I guess the funniest thing about the bathroom to me, the quirkiest thing, is the shower. Just how small this shower space is. I don't know if it comes across, but it is incredibly narrow. Maybe I'll show you just what it's like to have a person in here. This is it. So that's all the room that you get. And then this is the south-facing bedroom too. It's kind of the fun and funky room. I still have to hang up the art. I'm kind of the least evolved of the rooms because it's mine, so I just allow myself to be comfortable and have fun in it. But I guess the fun feature is just, again, having these built-in cabinets.
That's a ton of storage.
And then you've got even a very large closet with some drawers underneath that too.
Is that Bodhi's room?
That is what we call our dog cave. I don't know if you want to see the dog cave, but you go in there. Where's the dog cave? Can you go in the dog cave? Go in the dog cave, bro. Oh, it's a little covered right now. Bro, go in the dog cave. Go in the cave. Go in the cave.
It's not time for sleep.
Good boy.
It's not time for sleep.
Is that your cave and you have all your friends and your animals there? Yes. You got your friends. So he feels very secure in there. That's his little spot. So this is our little kitchen. It's got, we like I think the original cabinetry maybe still.
Yeah, the craftsmanship is just amazing on these.
My favorite room for breakfast, we've got the morning sun that comes right through here, so that kind of lends itself to the idea that this is a breakfast nook. We have our little breakfast nook table here, and yeah, we'll frequently enjoy our morning pancakes and toast right here. Again, we've got some more built-in cabinetry and just the little alcove area there, which I just love. Oh, so this is our little mudroom here. It's not too exciting, but it's nice. It's practical. It serves a nice purpose. It also creates a little bit of seems like an insulation barrier too between this side and that side. It stays a little cooler in here in the winter. And this is our back patio. We go up to that Intermountain Nursery and trailer, and they have an amazing selection of native species. Instead of a traditional hedge of a uniform height, we opted to do a series of manzanita trees. So it looks pretty scary, but it looks like it might be bigger than it actually is, but it's quite small, and you just see the water heater down there. Stay here, Bill. It's very intriguing getting to know a new yard that's been in progress for 80 years. We do have Taylor Wheelers behind us and alongside of us. And hey, there's my mom wishing us a happy birthday. Hello, happy birthday. I don't even mind. It looks like it's 70, 80, 90 years old, but that's okay. It is.